when you said you did heroic dose, like you meant by yourself in silent darkness,
Um,
or
well, I don't know. I've kind of classified heroic dose as just doing 5 grams. I didn't do it in silent darkness. I don't know if that's a part of it, but um, I would count it as a heroic dose for me at least if it's 5 grams. But I did 5 grams. I've done it 4 times, and the last time was my most like successful experience because I almost feel like you have to do 5 grams a few times to like get your footing in the realm, or at least that's how I felt. Because at first, it was the first time I did it, it was just so bizarre. I couldn't even understand it in any way. And so I did it again a week later and I had a better experience. And then I waited a very long time to do 5 grams again, and that's when I had that experience with the crow. If you wanted me to go into that right now,
absolutely.
so I did 5 grams of mushrooms during the day this time. Um, just I don't know why. I just wanted to do it during the day. Like the dark kind of freaks me out. Like I didn't want to be alone in the night all night, so I was like, I'll just do it in the day in my house alone where there's sun, and I'll put on some music and it'll be fun. Um, well, like after I come down and stuff, after I come down a little bit, I was just gonna stay in the house, which didn't at all go how it went. But I did the mushrooms. I ate 5 grams, and I was just laying down in my bed, and it started with this idea that I needed to kill all the negative energy inside of myself. So I just started doing like kung fu moves and spinning around on my bed, like imagining that there was negative energy, and I was like just hiya, like kicking the shit out of myself. And I was like having a great time doing that. And then I was like spinning around, and I heard this crow cry from above my trailer. And I have this deathly fear of birds. Like I cannot handle birds. They freak me out really bad. But I was like, I knew that this was like the time when I had to face this fear, I guess. Like I wanted to face the fear. I was like, this is my time to face my fear of birds, I guess. And then I like looked up at my ceiling and I talked to the crow. I was like, okay, crow, like I trust you. Just please don't fucking do anything bad. Like please don't hurt me. I don't want to like I don't want to like mess with you. I just want to learn from you. And it felt like this crow kind of hopped down into my room and started like picking these negative things out of myself. And I feel like it did something. Like it realized something within me, and that's when it kind of planted this lesson, I think, in me. So later in the trip, when I was home, I heard a car crash outside of my house, like a really loud car crash that sounded really rough. I would have gone out and helped, but I was on 5 grams of mushrooms, so I just stayed in my house. Um, and I thought to myself, man, I really need to be thankful for everything I have. I need to be thankful for my girlfriend and myself and my house. Like, I need to just be thankful because I had been kind of going through this phase of um, the grass is always greener on the other side phase. I was kind of just not satisfied and always looking into the future. And I kind of just got this message to be grateful for everything. And I kind of forgot about it. Like it wasn't that crazy. It was a pretty cool lesson, but like nothing like it wasn't the most profound thing from that whole trip. And then a week later, me and my girlfriend are riding to work. I'm all like freaking happy riding to work, and I look in front of me. My girlfriend, we were at this crosswalk, and the lights were blinking, and there were already cars stopped, and this one car didn't stop and completely trucked her, and she did a front flip and flew like 15 feet down the road, and I thought she was dead for sure. But the thing that saved her life was the bike that was on her left side, and I mean, I am almost positive she would have been dead or a vegetable if that bike wasn't on her left side. And I just thought she was dead, and it was really crazy because I thought about the car crash from before. Um, on that mushroom trip, and I was just like, what's going on right now? Like, what is the universe trying to teach me? Because my girlfriend didn't die, and but we still had this terrible thing to go through of like medical bills and rehabilitation. And at the time I didn't know she was going to be better. Like, I thought she might have had brain damage or something. So I was like freaking out. And the thing that really kept me strong through the whole thing is that experience, and the message of be like grateful for everything you have, because it can get taken away in a second. And I just decided that I wasn't going to be spiteful or hate the universe. I was going to learn from that experience and take what maybe the crow taught me. I don't know why it feels like the crow taught me that, but it and take it to heart and just be grateful for every moment and try and just get through this with the best attitude. And 2 months later, the universe, we got some help from family, and the universe got us through it. We're totally fine. And she just started walking today. So I just think being grateful is really what got me through that, instead of being hateful.